greatness. My name is written in stars, and I will give everything, all that I have to the cause. Fight against evil, run through the pain, battle it all, this is more than a game. I am a lion and I can't be tamed, it's how it was made, there's ice in my veins, run through it all. No matter the odds, I will answer a call, the enemy knocks on the door. Even the greatest among us will fall, but the greatest will get back up. So I won't back down, and I won't give up, and I will act now, and I will stand up. They know that I'm here for it all. Rise up, no matter what's in my way. Rise up, I will do what it takes. I will keep on fighting. I'll rise through it all. Rise up, no matter what's in my way. Rise up, I will do what it takes. I will keep on fighting. I'll rise through it all. Rise up. Rise up. Yeah. Walking through the shadows, I see the hangman as he stands at the gallows. The breath of the beast, the gnashing of teeth. But I won't retreat, I won't deplete. I will succeed, I got all that I need. I am prepared for this moment. I see my future and my destiny is calling. The battle is on, I will rise like the sun. I'll get it done. One day I'll look back and see that we won. I hear victory song. This is my victory song. Rise up, no matter what's in my way. Rise up, I will do what it takes. I will keep on fighting. I'll rise through it all. Rise up, no matter what's in my way. Rise up, I will do what it takes. I will keep on fighting. I'll rise through it all. Rise up. Rise up.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Niner Sickness with another Niner Sickness podcast. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday afternoon. We're going to talk 49ers, but I want to talk a little bit about the New York Jets and the Jets fan and what they're going through with this whole Aaron Rodgers getting hurt, hurting his Achilles, being out for the season. Imagine being a Jets fan all off season, optimistic. You got a great defense. You got a great running back, a receiver in the making, and Wilson Garrett. And you have a promising quarterback that you know, as long as he's surrounded with the right pieces, can do some damage. Going into the Monday night game against your division foe, the Buffalo Bills, just to realize that your quarterback went down. Fourth play and is out for the season. We're going to talk about that and more right after this. Welcome back, everyone. We are live, all the way live from Riverbank, California. How's everybody doing? I am your host, Beto, from the Niner Sickness Podcast. Thank you for joining me tonight. We're going to talk Jets. We're going to talk 49ers. Let me go ahead and first and foremost just ask you to please wipe your feet before entering and smash that like button for your boy Niner Sickness. Now let me say hello to probably JVC in the house. What's up? Let me get my sound effects going. Welcome. We got David McNiner in the house. What's up, David? We got David Corona in the house. What's up, David Corona? Welcome to the chat. Good to see you. We got Facebook user. Unfortunately, you got to identify who you are after the comment. Put your name each time you leave me a comment, or make your way over to YouTube. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already, and hit that like button, and it would automatically show me who you are. But welcome nevertheless. We got Brad in the house. What's up, Brad? We got Don in the house. What's up, Don? Welcome. We got Luis Moreno in the house. What's up, Luis Moreno? We got Monte Williams in the house. What's up, Monte? All right, guys. So, real quick reminder, guys. I'm going to be doing the reveal of who won the patches for the Steelers and Niners prediction. I'm going to go ahead and read out the winners tomorrow. I believe I said it for 3:30. I would have to double check, but I was definitely going to check it for tomorrow. So if you are available at 3:30, come and join me as I reveal the winners of the patches. Each week, I'm going to do game predictions. So you're welcome to come and check out. I believe I'm going to probably do those on Thursday nights or Fridays. And you can come and hang out with your boy, Niner Sickness, as I do what I do, is hang out with you guys. So come and hang out with your boy, Niner Sickness. And we'll do tomorrow. We will do the winners, and then on either Thursday or Friday, I'll go ahead and take the predictions for next week. Niners versus the Rams. Where? Levi South. That's right, Levi South, baby. Let's go. David Corona says, what's up, Beto? Niners all day. Every day, get Niner win. Rams are next on the hit list. He said list, but I added the hit because we're definitely going to hit them and hit them hard. You done messed up, Ron.
Ha, ha, ha.
That is
very funny.
Ha, ha, I love it. You, my friend, Brad, are
Thug Life certified.
You are Thug Life certified, Brad, with that comment. Anytime you guys make a comment that touches your boy Niner Sickness, I'm gonna do this.
Thug Life certified.
So if you want to be a Thug Life certified on the Niner Sickness podcast, put those comments in that it's gonna make me tickle inside. And whenever I press it, you know you hit Niner Sickness right in between the eyes. Please don't forget to smash the like button and wipe your feet. Also, please do not forget to subscribe. Thank you very much, Don, for your support. You are amazing. David also said, everyone hit the like button. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Brad says, quarterback injuries suck. It's a tale of the Niners now. A tale the Niners own too well. We do, and so do the Jets. I mean, Tester Verde got hurt. When he was there, Brett Favre got hurt. It's like, if you're not Joe Namath, man, everybody gets hurt and their mama over there. It's that turf. I don't care what people say. It is the turf that the Turk monster took Aaron down. It's time for Zach Wilson to step up and show why he was chosen number 2. Now, the question is, can he do it? Can he do it? That is the real question. Can young Zach Wilson do, especially with the offensive coordinator, Hackett? Hackett was brought in because he knows what Aaron Rodgers likes. Zach Wilson now is going to have to continue to learn Hackett's offense. And let's keep it real. Hackett is not that good. Let's keep it 100% real. Hackett is not that good. Do you trust Hackett? I do not. I do not trust him. Give me a second, guys. I do not trust him one bit. I don't think he runs a good offense. And now you're going to expect this young kid, Zach, to come in, try to learn his lousy offense. I don't know, man. I just think that's just a little bit too much to ask from Zach Wilson. We'll see. Time shall show us. Luis Moreno says, what's up, Niners Sickness? Ram fans are already talking like they already won the division. Damn clowns. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. They beat a team in Seattle, which I thought was overrated. Seattle, Geno Smith looked like the Geno Smith of old. Didn't he? He looks like that Geno Smith that we come to be familiar with. I mean, the Rams, bro. The Rams are playing a bunch of rookies. A bunch of rookies. And they put a 30 burger on the Seattle Seahawks. And the second half, all the Seattle Seahawks at home can muster was 3 yards. Three freaking yards is what they can provide. How good can you be when you put only 3 yards as a complete offense? It is terrible, terrible, terrible. If you ask me, salute with some water. I don't know if you guys can see the water in there. So we shall see. But I'll tell you this, guys. I'll tell you this. The Rams are in for a reality check. If they think they're playing the Seahawks defense this Sunday, boy, oh boy, do they have what you want to call a rude awakening. A rude awakening for the Rams. You got Nick Bosa that now has a whole week to practice. You got Hargrave, Eric Armstead, and Mr. 3 sacks. Not 1, not 2, not 5, but 3. I counted too much. Scratch that. This is what happens when you're on live, doing a live. But not 1, not 2, but 3 sacks for our boy, Drake Jackson. What a way to start a season. Let's give him a hand of applause. And I say,
hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
3 sacks, man. 3 sacks for our guy that we were kind of coming into the season questioning, how is Drake Jackson going to do? He already tied all his sacks last year in one game. And I was watching the all 22, ladies and gentlemen, and there was a lot of times where Drake should have had more than 3. He was this close of getting to Pickett, but Pickett had just happened to release the ball. I'm telling you guys, I am telling you. Drake Jackson's going to have a monster year. Now you got, and it's also a combination of the middle. Yes, Drake Jackson had 3 sacks. But Eric Armstead continues to be underrated at what he does. This man was pushing the pocket right next to Hargrave. They were pushing that pocket. They were disrupting Pickett. Everything was caving into Pickett so much that he had to run to the outside right into the hands of Jackson. And Jackson did his job. What are the outside defenders supposed to do? Is take advantage and clean up after the 2 D tackles do their work. I haven't seen that middle be so aggressive since DeForest Buckner. I mean, Pickett could not get the ball out fast enough. They never attempted a long distance pass. Why? George Pickens is good. Their tight end is good. They got Harris. Great run. Oh my God. Let's go ahead and do a upbeat for Mr. Fred Warner. Let's go. Fred Warner, ladies and gentlemen. Did you see that hit on Harris? If that wasn't a statement, holy crap. If that wasn't a statement of what Fred Warner was going to make, Fred Warner wants to play for Defensive Player of the Year. He's like Bosa. You're not the only guy that should get the Defensive Player of the Year. I'm going to challenge you. That play, to me, set the tone. That play for me set the tone. I mean, the gap was open. That's because of Hargrave and Eric Armstead. And boom, Fred Ward hit it, and he hit it hard. Harris had nowhere to go. Talk about setting a tone for this defense. Holy moly. That was a beautiful hit by Fred Warner. Let's go ahead and acknowledge some people that just came in. We got Jesus Torres in the house. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Let's go. We got my brother from another mother, David Avila in the house. What's up, David? Says, what's up, Niner Familia? My brother's sickness. Glad you are on tonight. What you hinted think about our Niners being ranked numero uno. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Facebook uses love from the Niner Empire. Wonderful. Thank you for letting me know that you're watching me from the Niner Empire. I spoke to the all the what's the word for it? The ones that run Empire. If you are on Facebook, make sure to follow the Niner Empire. These guys are great. I'm excited for this year. What a way to start a season. We're going to talk about the Jets. We're going to talk about Aaron Rodgers, but this is a 49er podcast. So if you think I'm going to talk nothing about Aaron Rodgers, we're going to talk about them because that's what I titled the message and the thumbnail. But we got to talk about our Niners. Let's go. Okay, hold on. Whose house? Niners house. Levi South, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, if you guys think that we took over Pittsburgh, and by the way, let me give a hand applause for all the faithful that went to Pittsburgh and supported the red and gold. Let's go. Let's go. I was listening to David Lombardi earlier. He was on the Larry Krueger show. If you haven't checked it out, make sure to check it out. They came out with some great points. He said that it was hard to get flights from SFO to Pittsburgh. So a lot of those Niners that represented the Red and Gold were not necessarily Bay Area. A lot of them were, but for the most part, you had people from Kansas, you had people from New York, Jersey, you had people from all over the place, Houston, going and supporting the Red and Gold. I don't care what people say. I don't care if people agree or disagree with me. The Niners travel very, very well. And I just want to give flowers to a few people. They are content creators that were there representing. If I miss out your name, I apologize completely. I want to give flowers to Jess from East Coast Red and Gold, Ty from East Coast Red and Gold, and Becca from East Coast Red and Gold. Now, I don't know. I keep forgetting the other gentleman's name, if he went or not. But I just want to give them flowers for representing the 49ers in Pittsburgh. You had Chaplin, Breezy, there representing the 49ers. You had, who else? Who am I missing here? That I can recall. If I miss it, I wrote it down, but I don't know what I did with the paper. Sorry, guys. If I missed out your name and you were there, my apologies. But at the end of the day, I just want to give a big hand of applause to these people that represented the 49ers. These content creators. Grant Cohn was there. David Lombardi was there. They deserve an applause. For representing the 49ers. What a game. What a statement Kyle Shanahan and this offense. And listen, I'm never going to make this about Brock Purdy and Trey Lance. Trey Lance is gone. He's with the Dallas Cowboys. I wish him nothing but the best in his career. Brock Purdy played very well. This guy has the it factor. He may not have the strongest arm. He might not be as tall as Trey Lance or Josh Allen, but he definitely played better than Josh Allen. Josh Allen threw 3 interceptions to that ferocious Jets defense and fumbled the ball once. He turned over the ball 4 times. Josh Allen. How many times did Brock Purdy turn over the ball? Once. 0 interceptions, but 1 on a sack by TJ Watt. And also, what a point of the game where TJ Watt got to Brock Purdy. He fumbles the ball, and what a way to recover. What are we going to call this? The butt recovery? Because we got the guy from the Jets, I forgot his name, the quarterback. He was the butt fumble, but this was the butt recovery. What a way to have a sense of where the ball's at and the strength to be able to hold that ball underneath him. When you had TJ Watt facing directly at the ball and he could not get the ball loose from Brock Purdy. That statement shows me Brock Purdy fights for everything. The way he delivered the ball, the way that he was accurate, the way he was getting the ball fast. Listen, yes, Colton McKivitz gave up 3 sacks. And out of those 3 sacks, 1 really cost the Niners. But even when we turned over the ball, they couldn't do nothing with it because of our defense. I am proud of this squad. This squad is looking good. I know a lot of the freaking wannabe experts out there. They were speaking highly about the Cowboys. The Cowboys beat the Giants 40-0. Oh my God. the Cowboys are Super Bowl. They're the Super Bowl. They're going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. They're better than the Eagles. Blah, blah, blah. Listen, a lot of those points were done on defense. Now, I'm not going to sit there and disrespect the Cowboys, even though I dislike them. Their defense is good. They got better with adding Gilmore next to Diggs. But I didn't see enough of Dak. They were not moving the ball very well. Our offense is explosive. Their offense is They just really played a bad Giant. I think the Giants were being overrated so much. Daniel Jones is the quarterback that we knew he would be. He digressed from last year. The Cowboys went in there. It's a divisional game. They know the Giants very well, and they beat the Giants. But the Niners went, and I'm going to get to your comments in a minute. The Niners, and I promise I won't miss no comments. The Niners went into Pittsburgh under a very good head coach. This guy's not McCarthy. Okay? This guy has never had a losing season in 20 years. Let that sink in for a minute. The Pittsburgh Steelers haven't had a losing season since Mike Tomlin has been there as their head coach. And the Niners went in there and made a statement. They went in there, started fast. They started fast. They were killing it. Now, the punt recovery and the special teams in that area, they're going to have to work on that. But listen, Mitch, our punter, was superb. He was downing that ball on the 5-yard line. Then you got Mr. Jake Moody. Jake Moody, what did he do? During the preseason, he was missing kicks. He was missing extra points. People were worried, and they rightfully so to be worried. If you were worried about Jake Moody, you had the rights to be worried. I was worried. It's like, and then I heard, another person that went to the game that I want to give credit to is Jesse Naylor from Last Second Sports. He was there. I was watching his podcast with Henley earlier today. He said that during, right before the game, during warm-ups, Jake Moody was missing the ball badly. But when it mattered, ladies and gentlemen, when it mattered the most, when it mattered the most, he was 3 for 3. 3 for 3. So I just want to give Jake Moody and Mitch a hand of applause. Great performance from them. I was so super excited for what they did. They were amazing. So proud of our boys. So proud of Jake Moody, Mitch, Fred. I know I'm all over the place tonight. Please bear with me. I'm all over the place. Why? Because I am stoked. I am stoked. We're going to talk about Brandon Ayuk in a minute. We're going to talk about Christian McCaffrey. We're going to talk about McKivitz. We're going to talk about Spencer Burford. And we're going to talk about those 11 penalties that needs to get fixed. And those 2 bonehead moves by our corner, Lenore, right towards the end of the first half. But I am so freaking excited to see what the Niners are going to do this year. What a way to start a season. What a way to start 2023 season by walking into Pittsburgh and kicking the out of them. They went into Pittsburgh and they out of them. Let's go. Let's go. Brad says, you put Brock Purdy on the Jets and that team would be a Super Bowl contender with that defense and the weapons they have on offense. Brees Hall was freaking a monster. Garrett Wilson was a monster. But, the Niners have a better offense. They have more weapons. And the Niners have a better defense. So by your statement, you put Brock in the Jets, they go to the Super Bowl. That means for sure they're going to knock the walls down in the NFC and represent the Niners and us in the Super Bowl. Dina Harvey is in the house. We got royalty in the house. Welcome. Dina Harvey, let's go. My beautiful little sister, Melissa, is in the house. We got royalty. Welcome, Melissa. My beloved big brother, Hugs. Hugs right back at you. Both of my sisters, Melissa and Dawn, they are amazing. My football sisters. Melissa says, that family flag is so gorgeous. I am brown. Oh my goodness. I don't know where I added the R. I don't understand where I added the R. Okay, calm down, stupid. Learn how to read. Hold on, guys. Learn how to read. I am blown away by its beauty. Sorry. I replaced the L and I added an R in this brain. I was blown away by its beauty. Dude, I am on the phone. Give me a break. So, I am fired up. Let's go. Let's see here. Hey, Melissa is here. What's up, Melissa? Saying hello. Let's talk football, guys. Oh my goodness. I'm going to be all over the place, but it's because I'm fired up, guys. I am fired up. I am so fired up based on what I seen on Sunday. This Niners are for real. They always been for real. We needed strength down the middle. We needed a push on defense in the middle. We were missing the presence of one Buckner. When we traded Buckner, and I still don't think it was a bad trade because he didn't want to be here for the amount of money the Niners wanted to pay him. And that's water under the bridge anyway. But his presence was missed. Why? Because unfortunately, Javon Kinlaw has not worked out. Hasn't worked out. But because of that trade of DeForest Buckner, we were able to get one Brandon Ayuk. So before you we shouldn't have traded DeForest. Well, without a trade to DeForest, Brandon Ayuk is not on this roster. Not on this roster. We were able to get a high number one and that trade, which the Niners in return was able to use to trade with Tampa. Remember, Tampa moved up one spot above us to get their right tackle, Worf, I think is his name. And we were given additional picks, which in return we used to move up from 31 or 32, wherever we were, to 25 to be able to select one Brandon Ayuk. So everything happens for a reason. Now, we got Javon Hargrave. We got a better version of DeForest Buckner, in my opinion. To me, Hargrave is Buckner 2.0. And Eric Armstead was a beast, pushing that pocket, disrupting the quarterback, putting pressure on Pickett. Pickett was distraught. Pickett was all over the place. Why? Because of that front seven. And I haven't even talked about Greenlaw. Greenlaw is a bad man. Isn't he? Isn't Greenlaw a bad man? Holy cow. That kid is everywhere. Hitting and thumping everyone in his way. And then we had Troy. Well, at least the Pittsburgh Steelers thought it was Troy instead of Hufanga. Especially with a lateral. It was for a lateral, unfortunately. But Troy used to do that a lot in that stadium. What a way to represent Troy. Hufanga, that guy's a beast. Ward had an interception, beast. Lenore played all right. Gibson is Gibson. But Greenlaw was sideline to sideline. Fred Warner was killing the running back. What's up, Crazy Juice? Welcome. So, real quick, let's talk a little bit about the Jets. We'll come back and forth. Let's talk about the Jets, man, because I really, really feel bad about what happened to the Jets fans. Remember last year, and I don't want to talk about it too much. Because the truth is, when we lost Brock Purdy in the NFC Championship game, it felt like our hearts were ripped out of our chest. Didn't it? Our hopes, our inspiration of going to the Super Bowl, winning it all with Brock Purdy. We were on fire. It just slipped away with that injury. So imagine being the Jets fan. All offseason, you bring in Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers was not selfish. He took a pay cut to bring in Dalvin Cook. He's been positive all offseason. Aaron Rodgers looked like a new kid playing for a new team, and he was excited. I really, really feel bad. Whether you like Aaron Rodgers or not, that is your prerogative, but I feel bad about Aaron Rodgers. Big Daddy Niners is in the house. What's up, Big Daddy Niners? What's up, Beto? Niners going to beat the Hams like a snake eats rats. Ew. But, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Losing Aaron Rodgers. Not for a game or two. Not for 3 or 4 or 5 games. But for the season. And let's be real. Aaron Rodgers is what, 40 years old? The type of injury that he sustained because of that sorry-ass turf over there in New York. Let's not forget in 2020 when we lost Bosa and multiple players because of that stupid turf. Can Aaron Rodgers come back from that injury? Or was those few minutes of Aaron Rodgers in the Jets uniform is the last we will ever see of Aaron Rodgers? That's a hard injury to come back from when you're young. Imagine being 40. He'll be 41, trying to rehab that injury. It is tough. Whether you like the Jets or not, whether you like the Jets fans or not, as a fan of the San Francisco 49ers, as passionate as we are, the love that we have for the game, the hopes, the inspiration of going to the Super Bowl, imagine being a Jets fan. super excited. They finally have a quarterback. They can win them. They have the roster. They got the playmakers. They got a great defense. And that just went like a fart in the wind, like this. It just, the hopes, everything just went out the door. That is crazy. To lose him for the whole year, man. To lose him for the whole year is crazy. I really feel bad for the Jets and their fan base. I mean, it's a bittersweet that they beat Buffalo on a Monday night. But let's be honest. So you beat Buffalo. Now, I don't know about Zach Wilson. I'm hoping the best for this kid. I hope this kid under Rodgers. Now, the positive thing is Aaron Rodgers will be there to help this kid out. He didn't have that last year. But I am not a big believer in Hackett. I think Hackett allows Aaron Rodgers to run the offense. Hackett is just a voice as a quarterback, but I think it's Aaron Rodgers that runs that offense. And Hackett is just that mouthpiece. Now, without Aaron Rodgers running that, I wonder how is Zach Wilson going to be able to run that sorry-ass Hackett offense. It's, let me read this comment real quick, and I'll come back to the other one. Drake and Bosa remind me of Cowboys. Aldon Smith, hopefully better. Oh, the Cowboy. Justin Smith. Because remember, Aldon Smith did play for the Cowboys, so it threw me off. But you're referring to the Cowboy. Listen, when we drafted Bosa and we had traded for D Ford, and D Ford was able to play pretty good. It was D Ford, Eric Armstead, DeForest Buckner, and a rookie, and Bosa, and we were lighting up the world. That defense was on fire. Eric Armstead had his best year because of the talent around him. Now you got not necessarily D Ford in his prime, but you got this young prospect, this kid out of USC who gained a lot of weight and muscle, looks bigger, looks stronger, and he showed it week 1 against the Steelers. 3 sacks in his first game. It's impressive. We know he can bat the balls down, right? We know he can bat the balls down easily. Now he's going after the quarterback. We know what we got in Bosa. Now, Bosa's going to warm up to being the Bosa that we all know and love. Hargrave demonstrated Sunday that he is everything as advertised. He got a sack, but he was putting pressure down the middle. He was creating havoc. Eric Armstead is always that unsung hero. He's a blue-collar worker that puts his head down. He doesn't care about stats. He doesn't care about sacks. He just does his job, and he does it very well. Now, you're going to add a kid like Drake Jackson that will be able to penetrate. Now, offensive coordinators are saying, oh, crap. Who do we game plan for? If we game plan for Bosa and Hargrave, Eric Armstead, and now Drake Jackson is going to kill us. Imagine being a coordinator for the offense and you're trying to game plan for 4 monsters. I wouldn't want to be no offensive coordinator facing the San Francisco 49ers. And I'm not saying that because I'm a fan. I'm not saying that because, I'm excited about my team. I'm saying it based on what I've seen and what these guys can do. I am glad we can see the Lambs this week. It's hard to tell if our defense is great or if Pickett is really, really bad. Stafford is better, but that offensive line for the Lambs are not that great. I think I was going to say our true test was going to be the Giants, week 3. I'm going to be there at that game, by the way. But I don't even know if the Giants are a measuring stick to determine how good our defense is. I think that when we face, listen, Joe Burrow looked bad against the Browns. Joe Burrow always looks bad his first week of the year. But that kid is so talented that he's going to figure shit out. He's going to be the Joe Burrows that we know. I think once we play Cincinnati, we will be able to determine how good this defense will be. But I think this defense, with the addition of the production of Drake Jackson and Hargrave, and then bringing in Steve Wilkes, I am not taking nothing away from D'Amico Ryans. I don't want to take nothing away from Robert Saleh. But we finally have a defensive coordinator with experience. We finally have a defensive coordinator that understands what offensive coordinators are trying to do. He's going to be able to emphasize on the secondary. He's going to continue to allow Chris Kasarik to continue to run that front line. He's going to make the defenders in the back, the secondary, even better. The Niners defense under Steve Wilkes, I think, is going to continue to improve and get better. Can we be historical? Can we be like the 85 Bears? Can we be like the 2000 Ravens? Can we be like the 84 Niners? Time will tell. Still too early. But I am definitely excited to see what we can do this season. If, and it's a big, big if, we stay healthy. We got to stay healthy. And that, my friend, is where I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I am praying. Now, I understand it's football. I understand players are going to get hurt. But I'm talking about season-ending injuries. If we miss on Bosa or we miss on Fred, not that I want to, for a game or two, we'll manage. I'm talking about injuries that end your season or injuries that you miss like 10 games. Those are the injuries that I do not want. Teresa, Bailey, how you doing? Welcome. We got royalty in the house. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Drake Saxon showed up big time. That's what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, look who we have. We got royalty in the house. My good friend, Laura Cat. Welcome, Laura. Good to see you. It says, hola, Beto and the Niner fam. How are we feeling tonight? We are feeling good, baby. At least I am, but I know everyone in the chat is feeling live. And thank you for keeping the chat vibing. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. Melissa, we can give it back after we wear them. Okay. Got you guys probably talking to each other, which I love. So much hate for USC in this fan base. So many wanted to trade or You're not, I can't pronounce his name. So I'm not even going to try. Or Brian Burns. I still want Brian Burns. But not at the cost that it's going to cost us. But you're right. Do we really need a Brian Burns if Drake Jackson can play good football? We might be just fine. No, we might not just be. We will be fine as long as Drake Jackson and the rest of the guys stay healthy. I believe in these guys. I believe in their work ethic. I believe that they're hard workers. They want to win. And I think this guy's going to be, man, do you guys think we get about, 60 sacks this year among all the players? Curious. That Niner familia is flossy as F. I was reading the comments. Now I see it. Some Niner family, I'm telling you, you got to love them all. But man, Randy Daytona in the casa. What's up, Randy? Hola, señor Tatistic. I don't know how to pronounce your name properly. Okay. Optimistic? I don't know. If I screw it up, which I always do, I apologize. But welcome to the channel, mi hermano. Pero I think that family flag, Beto, I like. Oh my goodness, today, can't get it right. Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you. Great show. No te digo. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Let me put a little bit more, something stronger in here. I need something stronger. What should I put in my water? You know what it is? And I'm making excuses, I know. But trust me, I can read. I might be not the best reader, but my brain is working too fast. I read it too fast. And try to get it, and I don't sit there and just actually look at it and read it. That's been my problem, and I apologize for that. Gina, you are the best. That be an epic pick. All the females of the Niners sickness chat wearing Beto's jersey with the man himself. Ooh, surrounded by beauty. I love it. Hey, let's give a big hand of applause to all the ladies of the Empire. Let's give that to the ladies of the Empire. They deserve it. They have a great show. It's led, or at least she hosts a lot. Brian Culp's lovely wife. She runs a Ladies of the Empire with Dina, with Jess, with Peachy, from Brain Wheezy. There I go with the Wheezy. Breezy. Great show. I'm trying to figure out who else is on there. Becca is on there. And Gina Harvey. Great show. If you guys haven't seen it, make sure to show. I love it when females love football like men do, and they're doing their thing. Women definitely know football. Some women know football better than men. This is not the 50s, ladies and gentlemen. Women kick ass breaking down football. Some women can break down the X's and O's better than me. So props to all the ladies. I was there, met some cool and fine men from 408. Oh, look at Dina. They're flirting. She says, cool and fine, man. All right. Maybe you got a couple of phone numbers there, Dina. John Chaplin was there. Yes, he was there. Him and Wayne Breezy, always representing. They were there. Look who it is. Mi hermano. What up, Beto? Brock a fella. I love it. Brock is the guy. Listen, guys. Brock is definitely the guy that can lead this team to a potential Super Bowl. I really believe he can lead this team to a Super Bowl. I really do. I believe this team can get to the Super Bowl with one Brock Purdy. The way he played on Sunday against that defense, who looked like the number one draft pick on Sunday? Pickett or Brock? And who really looked like the 7th round? Because to me, it sounds like it was reversed. Brock Purdy should have been the 1st round, and Kenny Pickett should have been the 7th round based on how they played in that game. Oh, let me read this one real quick. Josh Allen been straight, stinking up the joint. 3 to 5 years now. Well, one thing we know for sure, he definitely has a hard time playing against that Jets defense, for sure. Josh Allen proved height, arm, and natural gifts physically aren't all the quarterback needs. Otherwise, Aaron Rodgers have more than a single Super Bowl ring. I know that people can't separate from fantasy football and real life football. Everybody wants that fantasy football quarterback, that prototype, right? The 6'4", 230 pounds with the real strong big arm. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with having that. But I need a quarterback that is accurate, a quarterback that gets out of jams, a quarterback that makes the right decision, that does not allow the game to be too big. He's calm, cool, and collective, and gets the ball to his playmakers. Listen, Brock Purdy is athletic enough to escape the pocket when he needs to. I don't care what people say. Brock is not fast. Brock can't run. He's not a Josh Allen. He's definitely not a Lamar Jackson. But for the first 10 yards, he has the same speed as Lamar for the first 10. The 40-yard, that's a whole different story. But the 10, he books it and he can run it. He showed it in the 4th quarter when he took off. The way he took off and ran away from that linebacker, or I forgot it was safety or linebacker, where he was able to spin out, get out of the way, and throw it to Debo for a first down. I'm sorry. Garoppolo would have taken a sack right there. But not Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy is definitely an upgrade from Garoppolo. Easily, I can say that confidently. He is an upgrade from Garoppolo. He doesn't make the mistakes that Garoppolo does, and he's mobile enough to get out of the way that Garoppolo couldn't do. And is it nice to have a big arm? Yes. But Brock, the way this offense is designed, can you make all the immediate throws in the middle of the field? Can you get the ball accurately and fast to your playmakers? We got Debo. We got Brandon Ayuk, Kittle, CMC, Juice, Juwan Jennings, Ray Ray. Oh, we're going to talk about Ray Ray. That hit by Ray Ray and Ayuk was amazing. All Brock Purdy needs to do is get the ball out quickly and get it into his playmakers in a position where they don't have to stop, but you can hit him in stride. Hit him in stride so that the player can just turn around, catch the ball, and keep on running. Those are the things that Brock Purdy does for this offense. And all he does is win. The only game he didn't win was the game against Philadelphia, but it was only because he got hurt. So you tell me that Brock can't win a championship in this scheme that we play in. Tanisha, what's up, girl? What's up, Tanisha? Welcome to the show. You are royalty, so I will give you that royalty respect. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Let me read this one. I keep passing it up. But recovery. Love it. That's what it was. I mean, he loses the ball. How does he do that? How does he get his hands behind him and hold that ball so securely that TJ Watt, looking right at it, could not loosen it up to take it away? That was impressive by Brock Purdy. To me, that was impressive. Now, let's move along a little bit and let's talk about that play in the third quarter at the first possession coming out of halftime. That 65-yard beautiful run by one Christian McCaffrey. Now, Ayuk was able to notice that Christian got away from the first initial defender. He got into the second level. Once Ayuk noticed that CMC got to the second level, he turned around and got that defender out of the way. But what amazes me the most is that Ray, he must have ran like 75 yards, from one side to the next to catch up and break CMC loose to get to the end zone. And then they asked him, I think it was David Lombardi that asked him in the locker room, why would he do something like that? Coming from the opposite side, he says, because he loves CMC. You know, one thing I noticed, and I keep noticing, I know it sounds cliche, but these Niner locker room truly love one another. They truly respect and love one another. Hufanga, he could have tried to run it all the way back himself. What did he do? He laddered it to Gibson. It was a forward lateral, but nevertheless, it was the thought that he was not being selfish. He gave it to his boy so the ball can advance further than what he thought he can take it. And then you got Ray coming across town to hop on his boy, CMC. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, show me how much this team respects and loves one another. So anybody that tells me they did not love Trey, you are full of I'm sorry. I don't know where you're coming from that they didn't have respect for Trey. They were laughing at Trey when Trey was taken out, or Trey this, or I forgot I forgot the situation of the scenario. But Niner fans were like, they don't respect Trey. These players don't love Trey. Are you kidding me? These players love one another. They respect one another. You're not going to convince me otherwise. You're not. They love Trey. They supported Trey. But they also realize right now, Brock gives us a better chance to win. Maybe in the future, maybe the higher ceiling, maybe it is Trey. Maybe Trey is that quarterback years from now than Brock will ever be. Maybe. But right now, with this team, with this roster, with the NFC being as weak as it is, this is the time to not sit there and develop a quarterback. Now, why they took Trey in the first place, that's a questionable call. If you did not want to develop a quarterback, you definitely don't take a quarterback that had the fewest amount of reps. That never made sense to me. You got Trey Lance that had very low reps. Definitely, you have to develop him. Why even choose him? Now, I am glad they did not choose Mac Jones. Mac Jones is garbage. And Justin Fields still is out for debate. I mean, Jordan Love looked way better than Justin Fields. Tell me if I'm wrong. Who looked better between Jordan Love and Justin Fields on that game? And Justin Fields has weapons. So, no more excuses for him. Things are much better now. She is out of the that hellhole. Terradome. She works there and lost her 2 hours. I can finally breathe. She is out of that awful ER. What am I missing? You got to send me a text, Melissa, after the show. I am definitely missing something. Unless it's not of my concern and I'm just being a Mexican and being nosy. I want to know the gossip. Tell me the gossip. I don't know what you guys are talking about, though, but I hope it's nothing serious. Giants are just that old Jets. Giants are not a real team, man. As long as Daniel Jones is there, I don't expect that team to be good. They have a better defense, but they got, man, did they get exploited by the Dallas Cowboys? Oops. What am I doing here? Nope, I don't need maps. My big brother, Niner Beto, my husband watched the whole Niner game, hoping that he is coming to the red and gold. Well, the Raiders must have made it a little bit harder. I mean, Jimmy G did beat the Broncos. So they're 1-0. That's interesting. Cowgirls are pretenders. They have a good defense. I'm not going to disrespect the Cowboys. They have a ferocious defense. They added Gilmore. That team is pretty good. Now, offensively, I still don't know what Dak Prescott's going to be. Is he going to be 2020 Dak Prescott, or is he going to be the 2022 Dak Prescott? We shall see. Christopher in the house. What's up, my brother? My boy got a clean shave. Actually, I need to shave again, but my mustache, as you can see, I shave my mustache every day because it grows out that fast. But I just like it with the beard because I was growing what we like to call a brocha, which is a brush, with the mustache is over the lips. My dad had it, my brothers, and I had it for a while. The vato loco. But man, I got tired when I'm eating salad or I'm eating food and I'm sitting there chewing and half of my mustache is in my mouth. That got tiring. So this way, nothing gets in my mouth unless I want it in there. But thank you for coming to the show, my friend. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Oh, yeah, look it. I'm letting it grow out. See, a lot of people think I was, nothing against people that can grow hair. I just want to make sure I'm clear on nothing wrong with people that like to grow hair. I shave my head bald because I like it bald. I've had my head bald for 23 years. This is the first time I'm letting my hair grow out this long in 25 years. It's been 25 years since I had hair on my head because I've been shaved. I had kept it shaved, all the way off, shaved my head for 25 years, but I'm letting it grow. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I might shave it again, but I can grow. And if you can see, no white hairs, and I'm 53. A lot of people tell me too, oh, you shave it because I can imagine all that gray hair. And I'm like, I don't get gray hair. You know why? Because I don't stress. I really don't. I can only control what I can control. I can't control bills. I can't control how the money comes in or how it goes out. I just run with the punches. I make the best out of every situation. I'm a firm believer in perspective. How do you see things? You can see the cup half empty or half full. I choose to see it half full. I keep the minimal stress levels that I can. And, kind of helps too to keep me, keep me relaxed. Yes. He is phenomenal. Make sure to hit him, support him. Absolutely. Absolutely support my boy. Pterodome. He's doing his thing. He's doing his shows, man. I am for always helping out my content creators. I am one that if you have more followers than me, I don't care. Go for it, man. I'm happy when people are getting followers and their channel is growing. I am 100% truthfully, not cliche, happy for each and individual that grows. If I have a lot of followers, fine. If I don't, I love what I do. I do this for the fun of it. So I always appreciate when people, as long as they let me know, but Melissa's okay. It's the people that come in here and all they do is advertise their channel and then they leave. But Pterodome is not one of them. Melissa, she's a sweetheart. She's my sister. But people can come in here and plug their channel absolutely 100%. I love and support each content. Even if I don't agree with certain content creators, I still respect them. I know it's hard work. I respect the work they put in. I may not agree with their takes, but it doesn't mean I have to hate on them. I just don't watch. But I'll go in there and hit a like and still support them. Beto, flossing with a Niner mug. Yeah, baby. Salute. And now the camera angles. I always had the camera angles, but I was too lazy to plug him in. I only had one camera plugged in, so I was always lazy. But now I got camera number 2, and then I got camera numero 3. So it was just a matter of plugging them in. Lazy. And these ones are Sony high-end cameras. They're not the little, what do you call those? Nothing that is wrong with them, but those little things that you put on your screen. I don't know what they're called. So these ones you have to hook up with HDMI, and you have to hook it up with certain things. And I just get lazy. But I decided to do it earlier today. So let's see how long I keep it. All day been praying and thanking Eternal, so damn lucky, truly humbled and honored and eternally grateful. Okay. You guys talking to each other. Look who it is. My brother from another mother. Roberto Davis in the house. What's up? Can we talk about Fred Warner stealing souls? Best middle linebacker in the NFL? Bro. Him and Greenlaw are monsters.
Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
They are monsters, man. Monsters. Yeah. Jesse was at the game. Ty, one of her co-hosts, Becca, were there, and a few others were there. That is awesome. Guys, hold on for a minute, okay? I'll be right back. Hold on for a minute. Give me a second. Be right back.
Got the moment to strike, I don't hesitate. I'm feeling like winning, they spitting the venom, but I got the power, I ain't afraid. I ain't afraid, I'm in your face. Forget tomorrow, man, I'm here today. Won't settle for good, man, I'm shooting for great. To remember my name when I'm in the grave.
All right, I am back. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Oh, I appreciate that, Melissa. Thank you for the support and love. Roberta says, Beto, I am fired up. Too. This team gives me the 2019 vibes. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh-wee. Come on, somebody.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, come on, man. I get the vibes, man. I'm feeling good. It's looking good. I cannot wait to beat up on the the Lambs. What are they?
Loser.
That's right. They are losers. And what do we do when we go to LA and we go to Levi South? We flush the Lambs down the toilet. They go down the toilet each and every time. Brandon Ayuk is a superstar. Edifo gotta be the dude for Indy all went from the trade. Yes, Indy got a good player. Unfortunately, Kinlaw did not turn out to be what we wanted him to be, but Brandon Ayuk was also taken. And he's definitely turned and been everything we wanted him to be. Dre Greenlaw, you are speaking right to my heart. Yeah, that man is a beast. 57, oh my big play. Dre, yep. Great guy. Daniel Barry Sports in La Casa. What's up, brother? G8, Garage is in the house. What's up, brother? Long time no see. It's been a minute. Good to see you. I am glad you are here. We got Steebo in the house. What's up, Steebo? Steebo the man. Steebo's a great guy, man. Good to see you, Steebo. Yeah, bro, that MetLife turf sucks. It sucks indeed, man. I feel bad for players that have to play in that. Now, why couldn't it have been the Cowboys? Nah, I don't wish any injury on any player whatsoever. I do not wish injury even on the teams that I dislike. Look who it is. My brother from a different mother is in the house. How are you doing, Christian Carver? How you doing, sir? Yeah. At Aaron's age, it may be a little harder to come back from that injury. And I hope he has one more shot to play, because as a football fan, I don't want to see him go out like that. Yeah. I feel bad for Aaron Rodgers. I really do. And we're going to start coming to a close. I really feel bad for Aaron Rodgers. The guy had such a vision to help out this team, to win a championship, to bring another championship to New York. I mean, the last championship that was brought there, Joe Namath was the quarterback. That trophy has been sitting by itself way too long. Now, even if Aaron Rodgers would have not gotten hurt, he probably would have to win the championship next year because this is our year. But I do feel bad for Rodgers. I do feel bad for the New York Jets and their fan base. No fan base should ever go through this type of pain. If I can be honest, no fan base should ever go through this type of heartache, being excited in the offseason, acquiring Aaron Rodgers, bringing in Cook. That defense is stacked. They were primed to make some noise. They were primed to make that noise in that division. And 4 plays in, and boom, that freaking turf monster there at MetLife got Aaron Rodgers. I'm not even a Jets fan, and I felt it. I'm like, I'm telling you, the way that I felt when when Brock Purdy got hurt in Philadelphia, I can imagine Jet fans feeling something very similar, knowing that their season could possibly be over. They still have a great defense. They have a great running back in Breece Hall. And now they added Dalvin Cook. They have a great receiver in Garrett Wilson. But is Zach Wilson enough? Is he enough to get them there? Maybe they make the playoffs with Zach Wilson. But with a conference of Joe Burrow, you got Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, you got Justin Herbert, Tua. You got all these freaking great quarterbacks out there. Does Zach Wilson would be able to beat them? No, I know he doesn't play them, but those quarterbacks play the defense, of course. And we're going to find a lot about Zach Wilson. They have to go to Dallas. And that D-line for Dallas is no joke. Number 11 is a monster. He is a beast. Minka, I think that's his name. It's no joke. They're heading over and to play the Dallas Cowboys. The Jets and the Jets fans and Zach Wilson himself is going to find out real quick how good he can be this year. Because Buffalo, as good as they are, their defense is not, that defense doesn't scare me. If I can be honest, the Buffalo Bills defense doesn't really scare me. That Cowboy defense is no joke, though. And they're going to Dallas to play Dallas in Dallas and with that crowd. I am interested in seeing how good or how bad Zach Wilson plays in that game. We shall see. We shall see. Jets robbed Buffalo, but Aaron Rodgers will be 40 next season. Oh, he's 39? I thought he was 40 already. Okay. Look who we have. Royalty in the house. What's up, Jess? From the East Coast Red and Gold podcast is in La Casa. What's up, Jess? Good to see you. She was there representing the red and gold in Pittsburgh. I cannot wait to talk to my girl on Friday. On Friday, we're going to have the Niners Now podcast at 5 p.m. Pacific time and 8 o'clock Eastern. Check it out. Come and check us out because I want to hear what's Jess' take from being there in person. I want to hear about the crowd. I want to hear about, are the crowd nice? Are they mean? How many Niner fans were there? We're going to get that from Jess, exclusive on the Niners Now podcast on Friday. And tomorrow, Jess will be having her show at 5 p.m. with Ty, Becca, and I'm trying to think of their fourth host. And I cannot think of his name. It's not, and I apologize. I want to say Randy, but I don't know why Randy. I know it's not Randy. They'll be doing their show tomorrow at 5 p.m. Make sure to follow them on YouTube so that you don't miss out what they have to say about the game. And if you do miss that, come and check us out on Friday and hear from there. Now, McKivitz, talking about the Lambs, and I know you're referencing Bosa. McKivitz gave up 3 sacks, 3 crucial sacks to 1 TJ Watt. And it hurt the Niners somewhat. Is it fair to say that TJ Watt is such a monster that he'll give any right tackle a run for their money? And this was McKivitz. I'm not making no excuses, but this was McKivitz's first game of the year. Imagine McKivitz. Kyle Shanahan says, hey, the good news, we're making you a starter at right tackle. The bad news, you're going to have to face TJ Watt week 1. Now, if he struggles against the Rams, now Aaron Donald may rush on that side because of McKivitz, but Aaron Donald likes to rush in the middle. If McKivitz does not hold his own against the Lambs, I am going to be concerned. I am going to be very, very concerned about McKivitz. But if McKivitz can hold his own, if McKivitz can play better, then there's hope for that right side. And Spencer Burford did not play that good either. Hopefully they get better. Now, on the other side, Trent Williams, oh my God, I forgot his name. Brown and Brindle really, really stepped up. Really stepped up. But we got to fix that right side. Got to fix it. No, that's, I found it on Amazon, I think. Oops. I found it on Amazon. Or did a friend of mine design? No, but the pattern itself, it's been out for years. It's what the Mexican familia uses. Not with the Niners, of course. But I'm pretty sure you can find it on Amazon. All right, guys, I'm going to read through some of these comments, and then I'm going to move on and call it a night. I've been on here for about an hour and a half. I try to keep it for an hour and I keep going over it, but I enjoy what I do, man. You guys are amazing.
For more awesome content, like and subscribe now.
Like and subscribe now. Now, week 1, we took the Steelers to. We took them straight to the funeral. And I expect to play that same tune after we take the Lambs to the funeral. Let's see here. Make sure, guys, if you haven't done so already, make sure to hit that like button real quick for me. I would appreciate it very, very much. Yeah, I don't know what to expect from Dak right now. I still have to see more from Dak. Didn't see enough week 1 to convince me that he's better or worse. Yeah, Burrow will be fine. Burrow will be fine. He seems to always start slow, but that kid is too good to maintain that level of play. Absolutely will be better. You like it, huh? I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Roberto Davis says, that flag is badass. You know that it's always been there, but I never had the angle of the camera to show it off. I'm glad that I decided to show it off. And then this one shows both of my flags, which is that one. And then the Keep the Faith Niners and the Golden State Bridge behind it. I need to put a flag right here. And we'll see what else I can add up there. But let's see here. Let me read through some of these really fast, and then I'm gonna call it a night because it is. What time is it? It's gonna be 9. Woo, not that late, but for some of you, it definitely is. Oh, you guys missed each other. Well, that sucks. Hopefully, you guys will see each other another time. I'm going to meet Jess for the first time week 3 when the Niners host the New York Giants in Santa Clara. I'm going to get the opportunity to meet Jess in person. I am definitely looking forward to that. She's amazing. You're a sweetheart. That's just why I love you, Melissa. You are a beautiful, beautiful soul. I always tell my wife about you, Melissa. I tell my wife, this girl, Melissa, she's amazing. She has a beautiful heart. And my wife always puts a smile on her face when I mention your name. Yeah. Steph Sanchez is awesome. The Nick Bosa, the real Nick Bosa. Yeah, she's awesome. She's amazing. I had her on my show a while back. I got to get her on again. She is amazing. I am truly happy for everything she's accomplishing in her channel. She's a sweetheart. Joanne Jennings. He's an amazing guy. Listen, guys, real quick before I forget, I said this in the beginning of the show, and I'm going to say it again. Tomorrow, let me double check just to be safe. Hold on. Tomorrow at 3:30. Tomorrow at 3:30, I'm going to be going live, and I'm going to be reading the winners of the game prediction of the Steelers and Niners for the patches. And then on Thursday, either Thursday or Friday, maybe I'll do it on Friday when me and Jess are doing the show. I have to ask her first. It is both of our shows, but maybe I can take a game prediction there. So for the next giveaway. And then on I gotta remember which game it is. I think the game against the Eagles, if I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna be doing a game prediction, but I'm gonna be giving away a jersey. I'm gonna be giving away a jersey of your choice. So you get to tell me which player you want. I'm not just gonna give you a jersey. I'm gonna allow you to choose what player you want. I still got to figure out if it's the Eagles or because I have someone that is donating a jersey for me to give out to you guys. Oh, let's see here. Melissa. Oh, hold on.
Melissa, here is the devil's voice. We went into Pittsburgh and we took the heart right out of the Steelers by beating their ass.
And then the Ram fans are gonna be like this.
Oh my God. Here comes the Niners. I am so scared. I'm going to hide underneath the chair. I am scared of Bosa. And now they have Jackson. Action Jackson. I don't want to face the Niners. They scare me.
Freaking sorry ass lambs and their fan base. But there you go. Melissa gave you a little bit of that voice. Freddie is in the house. What's up, Freddie? Welcome, Freddie. Steven Ortega's in the house. What's up, Steven? We got John in the house. What's up, John? Good to see you. Oh, yeah. And I'm a big fan of Brock Purdy. Those that know me know that I support Brock Purdy. I have been since he took over last year. I believe in this kid, and I will continue to believe in this kid until he shows me otherwise. Thank you. Real quick before I go, let me play this, and then we'll call it a night. Put Bosa in the guys. Let's see here. So, real quick, my heart goes out to the Jets. My heart goes out to the Jet fans. My prayers definitely go out to Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, man, I hope you're in a good spirit, good mind, the best you can be under this situation you're in. Get your head right, my friend, and recover. And hopefully you'll be able to come back. I'm not a big Aaron Rodgers fan, but I truly, truly feel bad what happened to him and to all the Jet fans. Talk about getting the wind knocked out of you and the gut punch That, my friend, was definitely a gut punch. Orale, Sander, what's up, brother? Don't shave your head for good luck. Let it grow out. For those that haven't noticed, I'm letting my hair grow out, not bald. I don't know if I'm going to keep it out. I used to have it all the way down to my shoulder. I don't know if I ever get there again. To be honest with you, keeping it bald and shaved is probably the easiest and cheapest way to go. But, yep, there's my head with hair on it. All right, guys. I'm going to call it a night. You guys are amazing. You guys are wonderful. Thank you for the support to the channel. Thank you for being part of the Niner Sickness. Thank you for hanging out with me. Guys, have a wonderful night. Take care of yourself. Be blessed. Make sure to check out Jess and the East Coast Red and Gold tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific and 8 o'clock Eastern. And make sure to check us out on Friday at 5 p.m. Also, tomorrow at 3:30, I'm going to be revealing the winner of last week's game against the Steelers. And at 6:30 p.m., me and Pete from Niner Fanatic Podcast will be going live. And we will be doing our game predictions. Melissa, some things have changed. I will notify you on Twitter. You can still be part of it, but I don't have the time to get the... Last year we did what we like to call the last man standing. I've been really busy this year. I haven't had a chance to prepare for it. So we're probably going to skip it in a way where it is traditional every year, but we're still going to do game predictions. It's going to be just me and Pete. If Melissa wants to continue to be part of it, then it'll be just us three at 6:30 tomorrow. So check us out. Until then, I say good night. Have a wonderful night. And we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys on the next podcast show. Peace.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.